Good Saturday morning and welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
All right, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. This special show with Frank Barton and Gene Smith in studio. Shelby McCall is going to play us a little tune as we get into this next segment. I like it. Go. All right. Was that John Travolta?
We went back old school
we
there.
Went old school right there.
We went old school.
Well, we need to with Gene
discoing.
Smith. Yeah, we need to. Well, I like John Travolta in his new Santa Claus ad. You know, what's in your wallet? You know, anyway. All right, we're playing tribute to our good friend Gene Smith. Going into the Memphis Sports Amateur Hall of Fame in March. In fact, it's on March the 18th at the Hilton. And Gene, again, congratulations. We're surprising him with some of his friends on today's show.
I thought it was going to be here 10 minutes.
And we got another one on right now. We got a gentleman that I think you'll understand when you listen to his voice. Hey, good Saturday morning. Who is this?
Merry Christmas, Gene.
Yeah, buddy.
How are you doing, bud?
I'm doing good.
Congratulations.
I can't get the voice yet.
Keep going.
Oh, good. Yeah, because I got a cold.
He's got a cold.
Oh, he got a cold?
He's in East Tennessee making this call where his mom is having some health issues, and the one and only Andy Tweed.
All right, Andy, good.
There you go.
Congratulations, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, brother. I thought I was going to be here in 10 minutes. I didn't know all this was going to happen.
Yeah, he didn't know this, but what about Andy? Of course, is a long-time law enforcement for the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency, based right here in Shelby County, and has had worked with Gene for many, many years. And if you had to describe Gene Smith, Andy Tweed, what would you say?
He is a jack of all trades. He's an international man of mystery, just a phenomenal hunter education teacher, and a really good friend.
Isn't he, though? And so this award you think is pretty deserving, don't you?
Absolutely, 100%. Nobody else deserves it more than Gene does.
Thank you, brother.
Well, we just wanted to let you know, Andy, you be careful coming back, okay, buddy?
All right, I'll call you guys when I get back in town. Love all of y'all, and y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Andy Tweed. All right, buddy. All right. Shelby, you can hang up on Andy. Hang up on Andy there. This is real radioing right here. You know, we're doing this thing
by the ear.
Well, we used to call it real newspaper.
That's right.
At least you didn't say terminate the call.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, right, yeah.
You were thinking of it, though, weren't you? You know? Because this is a special show for Gene. Yes. And knowing that he is going into the Memphis Amateur Sports Hall of Fame and never in his wildest dreams. It took me a couple of years, Gene, to get this going because the category just didn't fit. But they kept working on it, and they finally fit you into a category.
All right.
I'm not sure which category you're in.
Me neither.
But we'll be posting it on LarryRay.com about the information about Gene when he the table and reservations and all of that goes along with it. But we got the guy on the line with us right now, Gene. The three of us started this radio show.
Yeah, there you go.
More than 23 years ago. And we couldn't do this tribute to you and go into the Hall of Fame without Ronnie Shannon.
Amen.
Hey, Ronnie, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. How's the award guy doing?
Doing great, Ronnie. Doing great.
No, he's a little surprised, I think. You know?
I thought he was going to be here 10 minutes.
Yeah, he thought he was going to be 10 minutes. He's already swallowed his cough drop.
Yeah.
So I'm getting. Yeah. So what makes this guy what he is, Ronnie? You've known him a long time.
He's been involved in so many things, and the good thing about it is he's first class.
Yes. Yeah.
Anything he does.
Yes.
And he's taught so many. I think he's got he got people he taught their grandkids, their great grandkids.
Amen. Yeah, right.
He has, and we've started this radio show back in the dungeon at 1960 Union Avenue. The three of us.
That's right.
The Three Musketeers. I don't know if I was a part of that Musketeer, but you two guys. And I just thought it was fitting that he's going into the Amateur Sports Hall of Fame, and we need to have you on. When you think of Gene Smith, what do you think of?
Well, I guess probably the first thing comes to is Hunter Ed.
Yes.
You know,
yeah.
he's done so much of that, and then he's a good Christian guy.
Yes, he is. And what about his puns?
His who? Oh, Lord. I've heard so many tips. I'm not sure I'd have called it that, but he's got them. I don't know where he gets them, but he's got them for about every kind of event. He can come up with one.
Yeah, my mother used to say you can't remember your homework, but you can remember those jokes.
Yeah. Well, you definitely can. You can remember those. I tell you.
Well, when we start this thing, when we started this radio show, we said, well, I don't know, we'll try to last a month maybe, and now we're in the 23rd year.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, and all those different shows. Well, it was a clique together with me and you and him that we formed this thing. And of course, Ronnie is retired from TWRA. Spent so many years here with the TWRA, in our area, and he and Gene's friendship. But one thing, Ronnie, we might mention about is fishing rodeos with Gene.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, he was always at the rodeos, and people loved him.
And he had the personality too.
He does. He comes across with a good personality, and I don't know if he's ever met a stranger, but
if he did, they weren't strangers after he met them. He's probably right. He's giving them a stick or something to go around with. Well, Ronnie, we appreciate you, buddy.
Tell him to keep doing what he's doing, and someday he'll catch up with Joe Rain.
All right.
Now, here we go, Ronnie Shannon. Oh, my gosh. Now you've really got him. You got him in tears.
Yeah, I got him in.
Yeah, you got him in tears right now. Thank you, Ronnie. Merry Christmas, buddy. All right?
Merry Christmas, y'all.
All right, bye-bye. Ronnie Shannon. I knew he would throw in something there.
You're talking about never meet a stranger.
Yeah.
One time somebody left some clippers at the Mission Center, and we don't give clippers to people. So I took them to a friend of mine's house. She's got 3 mules. So I put them on her front porch, and I was going to call her and see if she got them. And I got on Facebook, looked up this lady, and I didn't realize the area code was in Utah. So I talked to that lady for an hour and a half and never met her before in my life. Now we're called accidental friends. She calls me every day.
Accidental friends?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have a lot of accidental friends. You got real friends.
Yeah, I do. I've been blessed.
When it comes around to it, and I've got to ask you about the hunter education, because that was something that you and Vicki started,
right?
And were the team and everything like that. But why hunter education? What made you get into that?
Well, my neighbor across the street, he sold guns legally, of course. And he said they're having a hunter safety course at Raleigh Community Center.
Yeah.
And I started going, and I liked it, and I started taking all the kids in the neighborhood because a lot of them hunted.
Yeah.
And I got hooked on it, and I asked him. Doc Collins had died.
Uh-huh.
He was instructor, and I said, well, can I take his place? He said, no, you can't take his place, but we'll let you join us anyway.
And
of course, they did a background check and all that kind of stuff. And
you passed that.
Oh, yeah, I got hooked. At one time, I had 3 classes a month and 11 hours long.
3 classes a month, but you also have a real life.
Oh, yeah, I had a full-time job. I repaired musical instruments for Memphis City Schools. For 45 years.
For 45 years, and done all this on the side as a volunteer.
Right.
And I know, Frank, volunteers are important. You found that out at Arca-Butler. And a lot of people don't realize these are volunteer co-hosts, buddy. I don't pay them a lot of big money, okay? Frank makes the drive over from Arkansas. Gene comes from out in Raleigh to be here.
I go to Millington and Oakland. I've had class in Oakland one time.
Yeah, but you do things because you love them.
Oh, yeah. I love the outdoors, and I want them to treat it with respect.
Well, I think you're going to understand. Again, that's March the 18th at the Hilton. It'll be the Memphis Amateur Sports Hall of Fame. We'll be posting all this on LarryRay.com, and we'll be talking about how to get tickets to it, because I know there's a lot of Gene's friends going to want to go to this. But I would like to thank a lot of the guys at at the Amateur Hall of Fame. I don't want to mention all the names, but I know there's some guys on there that really worked hard for Eugene
Super.
to get this, because it is a different category type thing. But I think you go back and look up the Memphis Amateur Sports Hall of Fame and see who's been inducted into this. I was honored in 2017. My Bobby Hall friend was in. A lot of things like that. I went in under contributor. I don't know. You may go in under just Gene Smith. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because of what you do. But there was a lot of other ones. And I will say some of the TWR people could not be with us on the show because of obligations. But one of them in particular, Jason Maxedon, who is the executive director of the TWRA and former West Tennessee guy growing up, said he's sorry he couldn't be on the show, but be sure and congratulate you.
Oh, thank you.
And I know a lot of TWRA people because you were involved in that and so long with the TWRA, and you hadn't quit, have you?
No, I'm still going strong.
If you need something.
Matter of fact, I had 6 camps this summer.
See, 6 camps, the man will be 83 on January the 1st. Too bad you couldn't be number 1 on that night, but you were close, right?
Yes,
said
sir.
That?
Yes, sir.
How close were you?
I don't know. I was very young.
You didn't. You were very. You were very young. All right, let's take a break. Get away from Gene Smith for a while here, and switch gears a little bit, and let's head out to Arlington and talk to David Best at SYS Wilson and primary tackle. But Gene's in the house. He may have another pun. We'll check on that later. Frank Gordon is the house. Thank you, Frank, for being here. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray.